Hello and welcome to a D&D 5e campaign
That's
called
right.
The Throne of Rin. Today's first episode called A Jest Too Far. To give you a bit of a setting, we begin looking over a castle, and its town that is attached to the castle is a bright, beautiful blue day. Birds are singing. There's a few clouds in the sky, but nothing really to be too alarmed from. The castle bell rings across the land, echoing from the high towers of Trodain Castle. The sky is a perfect blue, and the banners of the crown hang lazily in the breeze. The scent of baked bread and orange blossoms drift through the air as merchants open their stalls, calling out prices for fresh fruit, dyed cloth, and polished trinkets. Beyond the castle gates, the royal gardens glimmer with dew. There is laughter to be heard from the courtyards, and the clattering of wooden swords as the younger guards spar. Inside the castle, the marble floors gleam, and the sunlight spills through the tall arched windows. Somewhere above, King Trode's voice can be heard faintly in cheerful conversation with his daughter, Princess Medea. Happy sounds in the kingdom that has known peace for a generation. For now, all is well in Trodain. The world beyond its walls feels distant. Today, the only matter that concerns you are the quiet ones of routine and duty, and what to do with a rare morning of freedom. Each of you has the day free until the afternoon when you'll take up your post for a King's Night Watch, and our King's Bard has the day to prepare his evening entertainment. The city is yours for a few hours. And I think we will begin with Jack. If you want to tell us your character and describe them, they're currently in the guest wing of the castle, as you are the king's personal bard. What does your morning look like?
Odran Cerrenar wakes up, sort of blinky-eyed, gives a little stretch in his middle-aged form. You hear bones cracking, skin sort of stretching a little bit. That's a bit gross, but I imagine him a bit wiry. And he gets up, wakes up, puts on his sandals, keeps his sort of bedclothes on for a small time, and goes to his private garden where he takes some holy herbs, puts a little bit in his pipe, lights it with a little matchstick, imbibes.
As you're in your garden, make a nature check.
All right.
As you look out to the
Whoa.
plants that you're growing.
Hit the ground running.
First roll of the campaign.
Wow.
First roll, and it is a 9. Not a good
And
roll.
That's my lucky number.
Ooh, it
Any
came
modifier?
out weird.
Or is that with your modifier? Is
That's
that with your
my
modifier?
It
Wonderful.
came out really interesting on roll 20.
I know, mine too.
Oh, weird. Well, anyways, with a 9, your plants are growing well, but you're not sure how long it'll be until you need to start trimming them up and preparing new ones. But so far, they're growing well.
Growing well. I'm not too concerned right now. I think I've got a bit of sleep in my eye as well as I try to check them, but I'm like, they'll be fine. I go to my instrument. Is the first thing I do. I have a couple, but my favorite one is my setter. It's not sitar, that is setter. And I take it up, begin to tune the end, pluck it a little bit, give a little strum. It's a 4-stringed instrument, long neck, has a beautiful inlay of where the acoustics go into the sort of the empty hollowed bass. It is a lute type instrument, and I sling it on my back. Before I should do that, I should probably change into my actual clothes for the day.
You're still in pajamas.
I know. So I change into my clothes, and then even though I'm the king's bard, I'm also the king's conversation partner in a lot of the times. But also like to just have a conversation with almost anyone. So I think I'm off to maybe see who I can find. So I exit my chambers and I go on my merry way to see who I bump into for the day.
Yeah, as you walk through the halls of the castle, it's quite quiet. Still quite early, but there is the faint bustling of servants cleaning. You do smell the bacon and eggs smell coming from the kitchens. Of course, food is prepared for you 3 meals a day as you're a guest. Would you like to pick up something on your way out, or would you like to look for something out in the market?
Ooh, I think I'll have breakfast to go. I don't eat much, so I think I'll have I'm a pretty strict vegan and vegetarian, and that upsets the castle cooks and chefs, I think, a bit. But
Yeah.
I think I'll just have some bread to go,
Yeah,
and that'll
as
fill me
you
up quite nicely.
Yeah, in the dining hall, there is bread already set at the table, so you can pick up a couple of rolls on your way out. There's both white and brown rolls and seeded rolls, so you can take your pick of what you'd like. As you make your way out of the castle's 2 large doors, we'll head on over to the guards' barracks. And we'll start with Mikayla, if you'd like to describe your character and what they're doing on this morning. Nope, still can't hear you.
Hello?
There we go.
There I am.
There we go.
Sorry, I didn't want you to hear my slurping. Well, first of all, how early is it? Is it like first thing in the morning?
No, it's about 8:30, 9. It's not too early.
Okay, still kind of early. Well, I think my character is Brandy, dwarven guard to castle. What is this called? Trodain, and also
Trodain, yep.
guard to Princess Medea. So, I mean, first thing in the morning, I think Brandy is just getting herself up and ready and looking nice. She's probably spends a long time in the morning, like applying oils to her very long braided hair. It's a little vain in that regard. But then it's just a matter of eating a nice, big, protein-rich breakfast, and then seeing who's around, seeing what my duties are for the day, and how much of them I can not do.
Yeah, so in the guards barracks, there's definitely lots of like, if you was to have like lots of different breakfast items like eggs, bacon, sausages, bread, fruit, all of those things. In the guards, it's definitely high on the meat section, so you can definitely find lots of different like cured meats, cooked meats, all of those things.
Yeah, I'll just take like 4 dozen eggs, like Gaston.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And that wouldn't be looked at as particularly abnormal with the rest of the guards around either. Yeah, so in terms of duties, you know that you've got the morning off, as do your other 2 guards. You're on night duty today, so you've got up until about 3 o'clock to just have free time.
Yeah, thinking about that, I am like planning when I'm gonna get a nap in later on today. But early in the morning, I guess Brandy's pretty fit, so I mean, I'm not on the clock, but maybe just some quick exercise and training to start the morning. That's like, yeah, I think she's like that kind of girly who just does some quick, what do they call it? Quick sets, some quick squats before the day begins.
Okay. Make an make a athletics check. Let's see if your body's fully woken up this morning.
No, she's a little hungover. Well, actually, I have a +6, so that's an 11.
An 11? Yeah, you're a little bit slow, but once you get into a momentum of it, everything clicks back into place, and it's just routine at this point. Your body moves without even thinking.
Get myself up.
As
If I knew I had the morning off, I probably would have been up late. So yeah.
Yeah, as you begin doing your squats, we'll head over to Jamal. Please describe your character and what are they doing this morning?
Hello. So my character is Flint Stoutheart. He is a Dwarf Ranger. He's usually his usual sort of schedule is a lot of the time he's on deployments into the borderlands and wilderness around sort of the keep around the castle area. In the periphery of Trodain. So he's usually on scouting missions and the like. But he's been off deployment for a couple of days. He's taken his rest and recovery moments. And we're talking like 8 o'clock in the morning-ish right now?
Yeah, about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so at this point, I will be staggering out of bed, feeling a little bit rotten.
Okay.
I hit the juice a little bit too hard last night. I was probably, if anything, off having a good drink with Brandy and got into a bit of a drinking contest with her and lost.
I carried you to bed.
I'm not quite up to that level, but I do like a bit of a rambunctious wild time and a bit of a drink. I try to keep up with Brandy, and I obviously haven't. So I'm stumbling out of bed a little bit blurry-eyed, feeling like death has raked its claws across me and failed the job this time.
Yeah, as you try to pull yourself up out of bed, make a con check. And whilst you roll that, tell me, what is your go-to drink?
Great question.
I typically drink a solid amount of ale, but sometimes I can imagine Brandy hits the spirits sometimes of various forms.
It is right in the name.
I was about to say exactly that.
But sometimes I'll be trying to chase some of those alongside the beer and getting a little bit out of my depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the morning off, so we were having hard drinks last night.
Yeah.
All right. What was that?
Sometimes I'll even do it on days where I don't have the day off, and then just try to cope across the day.
Powerful.
What was your con check?
That would be a 12. So I would imagine I'm having a little bit of a rough morning, but I'm not, having the worst time in the world, right?
Yeah, as you begin sitting up in bed, you feel a little stirring in your stomach, but it quickly quells. You're doing okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So my immediate port of call will be grab myself the nearest bucket. And throwing an absurd amount of water over myself to have a good wake up and feel a little bit more refreshed. Solid rehydrate with probably a bit too much water, actually. And once I'm feeling like I'm barely capable enough to actually look at the blazing bright morning light outside without feeling like my head's being poked with daggers. Yeah, rough hangover game. I'd be stumbling out and looking to get breakfast.
Okay. Just before you stumble out, just to confirm, you're pouring a bucket of water over yourself in your bedroom.
To be fair, I'd throw enough on to be decent, and then heading outside, like out the back or something into I guess an alleyway. So behind the building where the guards sleep, there is not a shower area, but there is a kind of area where guards will briefly clean themselves if they've gone in dirty sparring or stuff like that, so they don't have to have a full bath. So you could drench yourself out there if you wanted to. Perfect. That's exactly where I'd be. Yeah.
Great. And where's your little friend?
I think
he doesn't know.
Whereabouts would he be staying? Because he wouldn't be staying. It wouldn't be likely to be staying in the guards' quarters, among the other guards, right? So unless I've got a section to the side to myself, he
would be staying with you.
Right. So is it
the
barracks, or is it actually a room itself, a small room?
So it's like it's a large building, and then in that
We're not in
there are
dorms.
bedrooms.
No, right, is what he's asking. Like, he's in an individual... He's got one bed.
Yes,
in his room.
yeah, you've got your own bedroom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'd probably have like a well, he's got a bundle of blankets like at the foot of the bed, a little bit further back from it. Sort of built himself a bit of a blanket fort as such. He's tussled up in it and rolled around in it, and it's just this big bundled up fluffy ball in a bunch of sheets.
Okay, and are you taking him with you for breakfast?
Yeah, I'd look to gently wake him. Gently wake him once I've gotten myself functional and decent, and actually able to sort of carry myself properly after a good wake up.
And how do you wake him up?
For that, what I'd be doing is I'd head over to his bundle and gently and tentatively start unwrapping it, trying not to startle Cinnabun.
Yeah, as you begin taking off the layers upon layers upon layers, you see that your little bunnicorn is laid on his back, sprawled out, fast asleep.
Oh, that's cute. I'll reach down to him and gently stroke and tussle his ears.
Yeah, as you reach down and begin touching him, I need you to make a dex save. As this sudden contact, your bunnicorn jerks and goes to kick you with its hind legs.
That's an 18.
18, yeah, you quickly dodge out the way, and you see him like roll over onto his side, and he looks over.
As he does, I'll say, "Whoa, easy, just me."
He looks over to you. Do I wake you when you sleep?
Whoa! Forgot he can talk.
Hell, now you remember.
Sometimes you have.
Well, that was necessary. I needed feeding, and you provide food. You do not awake me. That is not part of our agreement, our arrangement. You are my servant. Don't you forget.
Even if I'm waking you for food?
Oh, is that why you're waking me? Okay then. And
I'm trying to get breakfast.
He jumps down and begins hopping towards the door, looking at you, waiting for you to open it for him.
All right. Quick and eager for breakfast as ever. Let's go. I'll stroll over to the door, open it up, and is Cinnabun going to be hopping along following me, or is he going to hop into my arms or my shoulder or something? How's he feeling?
Yeah, he would prefer to be carried. So yeah, he'll jump up into your arms.
Yep. So I'll just prop him up onto my shoulder. So he's got like his front legs rested up onto my shoulder, and secure his back and his rear legs, and carry him out like that.
Wonderful. Yeah, as you both make your way into the mess hall, you see Brandy in the corner, fiercelessly doing squats. We will move over to James. Please describe your character and what are they doing this morning?
Yep, so Owen is 6 foot, relatively muscular, but still quite slight of build, blonde-haired guard. He is quite an early riser. I imagine that he's sort of, you said it was 8 o'clock?
About 8:39.
Yeah, so he's probably already got up in the morning, done his little stretches. He's gone down, he's got some breakfast. He's then gone, probably either, I imagine there's a guard's wash area, whether it's, the communal baths, or whether it's, whether I've
there would in each of your rooms there would be a bath. It's obviously not connected to plumbing or anything. You'd have to fill it yourself.
Yeah, so he would have hauled water, he would have washed, and then sort of freshly dressed, face the day, sort of very smartly done. Would come down to the mess hall, really. Probably looking for Brandy, looking for something to do. He has no, like on a free day, I don't think he ever has a day plan. He just goes along with whatever friends are planning. If left to his own devices, he probably sits and reads. Maybe does a little bit of sparring and stretching, and maybe goes for a walk. Like nothing special, but he's absolutely ready for mischief if somebody else is going to lead the way. So he'll just come straight into the mess hall, start looking about. So
yeah, as you do, you see Brandy doing her exercises, and you see Flynn and his little bunnycorn just entering.
Yeah, so I won't interrupt Brandy at her exercises, but I will go and sit nearby so that she knows that I'm ready to greet the day. I might even do a little couple of when I see her sort of fall into a couple of more difficult stretches. You just just a little bit of bringing attention towards her as she she's stretching.
I'm looking around.
When she goes for a sort of proper flex, anything like that. Owen's just bringing a lot of attention towards the corner. He's pretty relaxed today. He if we're dead honest, he probably prefers the dutiful days when somebody has filled his days for him. When he has, an actual day plan, he doesn't really come up with much to do on his own. Maybe we'll get a nice lunch or something, but yeah, other than that, no plans at all. And seeing Flint, I'll sort of give him a little nod and a little nod to the bunnicorn on his shoulder. Did we get its name? I don't think we did, right?
Cinnabun.
It's
Cinnabun. Oh, that is its name, right? Okay, not its.
Oh, yes.
Not its fucking whatever you call it.
Its animal name is a bunnycorn.
Right? Yeah. It's Cinnabun the bunnicorn. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a little
Musical
nod over to
almost.
Cinnabun, and then ready to go.
Oh my goodness. Flint, that's why that thing is so spoiled, because you're always carrying it around.
Yeah. I know I got a spot. I know I got a soft spot for him.
Oh, brother.
A soft spot. Can he even walk?
He could walk all over you.
Wow. I would like to
You're
see
right.
that.
We'd all spoil him too. And with that, I'll sort of reach over and
I'll just give him a good chuckle.
we're in the mess hall, right? So there's food about.
There's food, there's guards about, there's like a door that leads into the kitchen.
Yeah, seeing that Flint obviously hasn't already eaten, I'll join the queue with him, but instead of me eating, I'll just pick little random bits and feed Bunnicorn over his shoulder. Feed Cinnabun over his shoulder. Sorry, I'm going to keep mixing up what's a name and what's a title.
That's fine.
It's right, at least I haven't called you my name yet. We'll get there.
That's true.
Yeah, there will be time for that.
Yes.
Well, let's see. On a beautiful day like today, nothing's going wrong. The world is our oyster.
It sure is. The market stalls are open, taverns open at 10.
Nice. I love that. Why don't we find Odran and see what's going on with that holy tree, right, guys? We'll take an easy day today, since
Isn't it a little early for that?
Well, we're gonna be working late all night.
It's never too early.
We
for
could at
that.
least walk down to town a
Never.
little bit first.
Our free
Get a little
time
bit of
now.
shopping in.
All right, fine. I needed to hit the market anyway.
That's a good idea.
I really don't think it's good for you to smoke at this time in the morning. You should at least wait till the sun has reached its zenith. Surely.
Well, before that, forget that. I'd rather wait until I'm a bit more steady on my feet.
I give you a very strong clap on the shoulder.
You did
trying
have
to not
11
over-
ales. You did have 11 ales last night, and that's before the spirits.
Wow, you were counting?
You told me to keep
You
score.
missed one. It was 12 ales.
I forgot. I did tell you. You are a scorekeeper.
Yes,
It's all a blur.
If you had one in private on your own, Flint, then that's just
I had
an
one
easier
after
way
you
to
slinked
lose.
off to bed.
Well, yes, okay. At that point, I didn't think you were capable of imbibing any further.
I gotta have your nightcap. Even if your nightcap's another beer.
Period.
Is-
How are
did
you
they-
feeling this morning, Flint?
I've had better mornings. I've had a lot worse.
Yeah, have a nice spicy omelet, and it'll sober you right up, and then we can begin round 2.
Like that and some bacon. Good
You
way
just
to
hear this
start.
little behind you when you say that. When you say round 2, he doesn't resist. He knows that whatever happens. But there's definitely this little tiny sigh of like, nothing productive again today.
I'll keep up this time.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
Yeah,
I'll
as
try it until I manage.
you guys finish getting your breakfast from the canteen, and you head outside, you guys bump straight into, almost as if by destiny, Odran's right there, walking out of the castle gates.
Speak of the devil.
I gave him a wave.
Hey man, what's your plans for today?
Good morning. Plans? Mate. Don't need plans. Shit
Joining
just
us for
happened.
breakfast?
Let's just fall through the day.
Oh.
Why not?
He needs no schedule. That's right. Well, we're going to the market
Yeah.
and then maybe the tavern. I'm saying maybe we can see about this. The rift tree. Is that what it's called?
Yes, the holy herbs.
The holy herbs. Yeah,
Oh,
we got a
yeah,
free
you want to
morning. We
imbibe?
should.
You want to
Make the most
imbibe in
of it.
Holy Communion
Hey,
once
you
again?
you promised to at least get till lunchtime first. We're gonna do some market first.
I remember no such thing. You're definitely putting words in my mouth, but that's fine.
You're right.
I do need to finish my shopping first. Yeah.
Odran, a day of guard duty would do you good. Give you a bit of routine.
The only thing I guard is my spirit.
Yes.
Poetic.
Brandy
Yeah,
was
it
guarding
looks-
spirits last night, very, very carefully.
That's right. Not one escaped my notice.
Only the ones that went inside me.
Exactly.
You best be careful. You best be careful with that devil's juice, mate.
Which one is the
Devil's
devil's
juice.
juice?
Rough stuff. Probably the whiskey, right?
I think
Yeah,
he
that
was referring
was-
to all heavy spirits.
That was a bridge too far.
And by my count,
whiskey
Flint,
was a mistake.
you had 4 devil's juices, and Brandy was on 7 when I left.
Yeah. There's a few more. You can just put that on the tally now. There was definitely a couple more.
Oh, your
after you
victory
left.
was assured, regardless.
We need the numbers in writing.
Only just, though. Only just.
All right. Well, let's hit the town.
Yeah, as you guys begin heading into the main part of town, you see that there are market stalls that have now been propped up. There's different stalls that sell food, clothes, jewelry. There's a weapon shop, an armor shop. What kind of things are on your shopping list, Brandy?
Well, right now I'm just window shopping.
Mhm.
But I did want to maybe get some new clothes or something for a nice night out one of these days. New clothes or jewelry.
Yeah, so there's a jewelry store not that far from here. As you make your way over, there's a very beautiful blonde dwarf, a female dwarf, attending the
Hey.
store. You see that on her table there are different medals of necklaces and earrings and bracelets, and she looks over. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you looking for something specific?
Well, I thought I was, but now I realized what I was looking for is you. And I lean over.
You see her eyes go wide a little bit, and then she like takes her finger and starts twirling it in her hair. Oh, well, I mean, I certainly seen you around before. In your like soldier's armor, you looked so strong.
No, it's no big deal. I'm kind of a important guard at the castle. But what's your name? I can't believe I haven't seen you around before.
At this point, you'll see Owen sort of step up to like flank you, as if like just sort of nodding, smiling, getting ready to laugh at your jokes, playing the full wingman role, just ready to join in.
My name's Jade. What's your name?
That's beautiful. Of course, Jade the jeweler. You can call
You're
me
funny.
Brandy. And as I lean over, I'm flexing a little bit.
Would you like to buy something? I can give you a discount.
Wow.
Or
What do you
maybe
think?
maybe a trade. I could give you maybe these earrings, and you could give me a date.
Wow. I was just thinking I needed something new to wear for a date, and look at that. 2 in 1. I'll take you out somewhere real nice. I'm busy tonight, unfortunately.
Okay. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, my schedule's officially opened just now.
Well, I finish here at 6. Maybe you could pick me up.
Say no more. Jade, I will take you to a beautiful night on the town. Unforgettable.
Okay. Here, and she takes out from a glass display case these very beautiful dark, almost like dark red black, small circular earrings, and she hands you them.
Wow. I can't wait to find an outfit to go with these. Thank you, Jade.
I'm sure whatever you wear would be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Can't wait to debut them. Well, the day's young. Got, the entourage. I point to these guys. I'll see you around. And then I flip my hair and head back into the markets.
Yeah, as you flip your hair, what kind of oils did you use in your hair? Were there any that were scented?
Okay. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Everything I could think of was really not something you'd want to smell. Rosewood, cedar, like you smell like a grandma's old room.
Let me
Like orange
see.
scent or something, maybe.
Ooh, it's smelling zesty.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Like a nice citrus.
Yeah, as you toss your hair in her direction as you walk away, she like leans on her stall with like her chin on her fist, and she just goes,
Yeah. Perfect. I go back to the boys. That's how it's done, boys. Look at these earrings. I needed these for a date tomorrow.
And just sort of turns you.
getting some fun.
She would have been real nice time out. She was lovely.
I'm taking her out on the weekend. Don't worry about that. That's still happening.
You see how it just sort of. Okay.
It's called playing the field, Owen. Anyone around here striking your fancy? Let's peruse the market.
Shall we not?
"Yeah, make a perception check as you look around."
For anyone who looks like Owen's type. Perception. Oh, I got a +0, so 11.
11? Yeah, so as you look around, you don't see anyone particularly special. Everyone looks pretty mundane. But as you look towards where the fountain is, you see that a small crowd has started gathering round someone.
Oh, wonderful. Perhaps we should go and pay attention to whatever's happening over there instead of looking around for someone for me to not spend any time with at all.
Right. All right, let's see the commotion. See what's going on.
As we're wandering over, I sort of shoulder to shoulder with, probably shoulder to. How tall are you?
Brandy?
Yeah,
She's like
5'2". What are you like?
5 foot,
4 foot?
even.
Yeah. Okay. So we're sort of shoulder to shoulder because he's not standing tall, Leans over, sort of jostles you a little bit. And, will you ever settle down?
Good one.
A flock of little brandies would be well worth having, huh?
Can you imagine?
Oh, they'd be the terror
I
of the
mean,
town.
look at this physique. You're gonna ruin this?
I don't think there's any ruining that.
Thank you.
I will turn to Flint and... Any idea what's going on over there? Nod towards the crowd. I'm guessing you're the resident perception dude, Flint?
Thank you.
I am. I can try to take a look and see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, make
See
a
what's going
perception
on
as
there.
you try to look. It's a bit tricky being a dwarf. There's definitely a bunch of humans around as well, so
Well,
they're a bit taller
Oh,
than
you are short, aren't you?
your eyesight.
Yeah,
But what
I
did
can
you
look-
get?
Oh, we
I can look between
great.
like the gaps
Guidance.
between people's arms and stuff.
Yeah,
as I stand in-
absolutely.
Oh wow,
Okay,
you have
sure, I'll
that
take it.
too.
Take
Oh,
guidance. Yeah,
Am
why
I
not?
two? Who else has got it? Have you got it?
Imagine.
Well, I mean, I'm a fighter, so it's not particularly out of the equation.
No, I just meant two, as in you have that to add to his role.
Oh, yeah, yes. I didn't see what his role was. So, yeah, when I was asking him, I was sort of giving him that little bit of encouragement, just having a look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
did
I'm
you
gonna
get?
Be, I'm going to be sort of stooping down or kneeling down a little bit, trying to look between in the gaps between people's bodies and arms and shoulders and stuff, or like getting a little bit lower down and trying to see gaps like sides people's legs and stuff where they're standing. And I'm going
totally.
to be peering through the crowd with a 22 for perception.
22. Yeah, you're very focused as you're trying to find out what all the commotion is. You seem to see the person that this crowd is kind of gathered around. They're wearing very bright colors, and you see that there seems to be some magic being performed. And then when you look up, you see balls in the air, and then they drop, and then they go back up in the air, and then they drop again. And you hear the crowd cheering and kids giggling.
Ah. I see.
What do you
Well, what do you see?
What?
Goodness sake, Flint.
see? He's being secretive about it.
It's so
Yeah, into that.
cryptic.
So looks like there's some kind of juggler wearing some bloody Technicolor dream coat or something.
Oh, entertainment.
Yeah, looks like they're putting on a street show for some people.
Oh, can we go and have a look?
Yes.
If you can make it
Yeah.
through the crowd, sure.
Man. Excuse me, folks, coming through.
Yeah,
Although
as
there
you
might be a
go.
few, extra tricks and knacks to their show, more than just juggling by the seams of it.
Oh yeah, we gotta get up close then.
Yeah, as you guys make your way through the crowd, kind of elbowing your way through, you manage to get to the front, and you see a male human who looks a little like this. You see that he's dressed in a Jester's outfit, multiple colors, very bright. You see he's even got a Jester hat with bells that are ringing as he moves his head back and forth. You see that he begins throwing balls up in the air. Then as they come down, they turn into different things. A chicken that then gets tossed in the air, or a guard's helmet that then gets tossed in the air. And as they come back down, they're turned into balls again. And you see there's a lot of illusion and trickery going on here, but the crowd seem to really enjoy it. He begins speaking to the crowd as he says, "Ladies and lords of laughter, today's show is brought to you by good fortune and poor taste." And the crowd starts giggling as he performs some other magic tricks, turning daggers into leaves and then back again. He then even inside a nearby bag pulls out a handful of daggers, and he throws them up in the air, and there's a collective gasp as the streets go silent, and as they fall and would-be kill him, turn into glitter.
Say, Odran, can you do this kind of entertainment?
Sorry, here's another campaign where we just turn around. Can you do that, Jamal?
What?
This arcane foolery is nothing compared to my beautiful words and pieces which come
impressed.
from the heart. Not impressed in the slightest.
Oh, but it's quite cool, don't you think?
I'm sure anyone with a bit of study could do this, but I think it takes something special to put on a performance from the goddess herself.
Wow.
Sure, I'll give you that, but I mean, I don't have to knock it.
I'm not mocking it. I'm just saying, some performances are more specialized than others. This one is very much a crowd pleaser before it's something that makes you think. And then every part of that has its place in the world.
Some performances take a lot of time to master and perfect and plan, yeah?
I think that takes a bit of mastery. I'm not saying it doesn't, but yes, it is quite entertaining.
You do make a good point. Doesn't take a lot of prep to set up a juggling show in the street, though, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
Just get out and do it, yeah? Not like, it's not like it's not like some big stage performance or anything, right? Those seem like they take a lot of effort.
He's not on the,
Well, as you were saying, Brandy.
No, I was asking Josh if he's on like a stage or anything, or if he's just on
he's
the
kind
street.
he's kind of propped up a little bit on a couple of like very small like rectangular boxes to make a kind of mock stage, but they're not massively high up off the ground.
So, and this is just like a one-man production.
This is a one-man production.
Cool. Brandy's pretty impressed with these tricks. She's clapping along with glee.
Yeah, as is everyone around. They seem to really be loving it. There are a few more flourishes of illusion magic before he takes a bow and thanks everyone. And you hear very loud clapping and very sweet giggling, to which Brandy, you, of all people, are very familiar with. As you all turn your heads, you see that Princess Medea is there watching the performance too. She's flanked by two guards, but she is not trying to hide herself, and she is very beloved by the people.
That's right. Wow, I'm gonna go up to her.
Yep.
Princess, what are you doing out here?
Yeah, as you say that, and sorry, was that a bow or a kneel?
That was a quick bow.
A quick bow,
To
yeah.
acknowledge my lady.
As you say that, everyone around you hears that, and as they turn to see Princess Medea, everyone falls to in unison, including the jester. And
yeah, that's right. Show some respect. But I don't do that. I just bow.
No, of course. She giggles and politely. What? Sorry, James.
I would just say I would kneel as well.
Yeah. She kind of like very with a very nice warm smile nods to everyone, and they stand back up. And she looks to you, Brandy. Just bear with me one moment. And she walks over to the jester. Excuse me. I just wanted to say that your performance was incredible. I'm sure my father would love to see you perform at the castle. Would you be free tonight? And you see the gestures, grins from ear to ear. How could I resist a royal invitation? I shall be there. No minute later, no minute earlier. And she politely smiles, and she heads back over to you, Brandy. Listen, I've been doing a lot of thinking about our chats about the marriage, and I think you're right. I think I should tell Father that I don't want to marry him. I was going to tell him tonight. Will you be there with me when I do?
Oh, absolutely. Say no more. It's time. I'm glad. Yeah, you need to put your foot down, and I'll be there to support you.
Thank you so much, Brandy. I don't know what I would do without you, honestly.
Of course. Does Odran look offended or upset that they invited this guy to perform at the castle?
I'm just puffing away at my pipe.
Just
There's God right in front of him.
I'll give a sly elbow to Odran and say, oh, I guess you're right. He is really good, huh?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and the princess will give a small bow to you, Brandy, and say, I have some other appointments to get to, but I'll see you tonight, right?
Of course, yes. I look forward to it.
Wonderful.
See you
Well,
tonight.
I'll leave you with your free day. And
Thank you,
you
my
see as she
baby.
begins to walk away, her two guards still flanking her, still in tow, as she begins getting lost in the crowd.
I give like a I'm watching you to the guards escorting her. It's normally my job.
Did we happen to recognize any of the guards, or are they hard to tell from their gear that they've got?
So they do have like helmets covering their face, but you see that there's no emblem or anything on their armor, so they're clearly not of any important rank. They're clearly just there filling in the day because Brandy's got the morning off.
My day off.
Right.
These
Okay.
randoms. Wow.
You're with two.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing, Odran. So that was crazy, right? That jester just got invited in. Does that... I guess, actually, that doesn't seem so crazy for the princess to do, right? She's a woman of the people.
She is a princess of the people, yes. She's been known to be incredibly kind and generous to everyone who she comes across.
Yeah. Well, looks like we'll see more of this performance later.
We are going to go, right?
Sorry,
Yeah, I got plans there.
We are
now.
going to go, right? All of us?
which is the performance tonight.
Yeah.
You would know that your shift starts before the performance.
Oh, right, okay,
begins.
sorry.
So you'll be on
I
shift.
thought we
when
were
it's-
off
when-
for the whole... Right, okay, never mind.
No. So you're just off for the morning. So you'll be going back around like 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I gotta fit in a nap at some point.
Owen
later.
would have been
That's
far
fine.
more stringent in his rejection of any smoking or drinking if he had have realised that.
Speaking of which, it's about 10 o'clock. Taverns should be opening up.
Yes,
Yeah.
we could get a nice watered-down ale or a juice. Keep ourselves fresh for this evening.
A couple of pints.
Not you, surely, Flint. You see the
Preschooler.
state of you last night? You have a couple of pints and you'll be absolutely no use to anyone. You're on duty this
No,
evening.
no. Little hair of the dog will fix you right up.
Yeah, you got the right idea.
Brandy, you
I do
shouldn't
need to grab
encourage
something
him.
while
He
I'm
hasn't got your constitution. Literally.
Let's go. Well, that's what we're training for.
I'm
And
made
you
us up
too.
enough stuff. I can stomach my drink. I can drink you under the table, my friend.
I don't doubt it. I don't tend to try and get under the table.
Flint actually has more constitution than me. Let's not talk about that.
What? Isn't your armor class your con?
Brandy's been
Oh
cheating.
no, you
this whole time.
wear armor, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever
Yeah,
the
okay.
guard armor is, my version of it is like a crop top. But yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you guys can start heading over to the local tavern. It's not massively busy currently because they've just opened, but the doors are open.
On the way back to the tavern, though, I would like to see about grabbing some treats for Cinnabun.
Yeah, and make a perception check. Let's see what stalls you notice.
I love this bar music.
That'd be a 15.
Yeah, with their 15, you see there are a couple of stalls. There's one that sells cheese, one that sells small fruits like berries, strawberries, cranberries, stuff like that. Either of these,
Perfect.
either of these would be really good for Cinnabun. Which one would you like to go to?
Definitely the berries. I'll definitely look to buy a decent enough sized pouch of berries to give Cinnabun treats for the day.
Can I also buy a couple, and then I'm gonna sort of stand 6 foot behind him and just ping them at Cinnabun, see if he can catch them from your shoulder.
Nice.
Yes and yes. We'll do one of those first. Okay, so Flynn, as you head over to the market, that's the the stand that's selling these berries. You recognize the person selling them. He is a human. He's not bald. He's got like
Balding,
buzz
Receding
cut.
hairline.
Like he's got like, you know what I mean?
shaved.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Me.
No, it's all
I mean,
one
like-
leg short.
Yeah.
Yeah, buzz cut.
Yes. Yeah,
cut,
buzz
yeah,
cut.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
buzz
He's got a
cut.
buzz cut.
Okay.
Yes, and he looks over to you as you begin walking over Flint, and he says, "Ah, you're here for your daily berries, I see."
You know it. You know it. You gotta get treats for the friendly one here.
Are you still carrying? I'm asking, not him. Are you still carrying Cinnabun?
Definitely.
This
You are?
whole way, I'm just looking disapprovingly this whole time, shaking my
you
head.
sure are. Yeah, and he looks over to Cinnabun. "Oh, how could I say no to such a cute little face?" And he hands you a bag of berries free of charge.
Aw.
Wow. Okay. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'll immediately look in and see what berries they are.
Yeah, so there are a mixture of cranberries, blueberries, and raspberries.
What I'll do then is still holding on to Cinnabun with one hand, the pouch in the other. I'll sort of angle my elbow up, lean the pouch into the crook of my elbow, fish out a raspberry, and reach up to and it's Cinnabun.
Yeah, and he very greedily snatches it from your hands.
Aw.
Are they a good batch today?
He looks up at you and doesn't say anything. Make a history check.
So temperamental.
That'd be a 10.
Yeah, with a 10, you're not quite sure if you ever remember him ever talking out loud in front of other people.
Wow. This is actually. Has he talked in front of any of us?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this is just an animal to me.
That little
I'm really
rascal.
shaking my head.
Fair enough. Can I sort of gauge from his expression at all? As I'm looking over my shoulder at the side of his head, and I like glean how he's sort of carrying himself and how he's feeling at all.
What the Cinnabun?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinnabun. He seems pretty content. He did really seem to enjoy the berry.
Hmm.
Good batch then, and I'll give him a little scritch on his ear and close up the pouch and hang it off my belt.
Yeah. Owen, did you say you wanted to throw berries in?
Yeah, so I
Cinnabun's
just
mouth?
buy a few, and then like as he's cuddling Cinnabun and walking
does?
around, just every now and again, I'll just ping one over, so
Yeah,
that he can.
Fantastic.
I literally, so I just go up to the salesman right after Flynn and just say, "Can I have a small batch, please? Same berries."
Yeah, sure, a gold piece. And
Wow.
you can have that gold piece. That's fine.
Thank you. Yeah. Bring it on over.
Yeah. As you begin tossing berries at Cinnabun, make a dex check. Let's see how good your throwing arm is.
A check. Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're lining up the shot.
Oh, that is a spectacular start to the campaign. So regular dex check. That's a 23.
23.
Oh.
Yeah.
17 plus 3 plus 3.
Yeah, incredible precision. You're getting it bang in the center of Cinnabun's mouth. In fact, there's a couple of times where you hit it right to the back of his throat and he starts coughing. But apart from a couple of times that happens, you're really nailing it. But yeah, you guys can enter the tavern, and yeah, it's pretty empty. It's still early, but there's a bar, barman behind the bar. You know, because that makes sense.
Shit. Who saw
And he waves at you.
This is the bar we were in last night, or a different bar?
It is the only bar that is in the town.
we're back.
It's quite large, and there are 2 stories.
Nice.
But it is
Good.
just one tavern.
Morning, barkeep. Line up those mugs. We're back.
He
Run for it again.
he looks at you, Brandy, with a raised eyebrow. This is a male human. He has beautiful caramel brown skin and deep brown eyes. He has long black locks. One side is like tucked behind his ear, and he gives you a very quizzical look. Surely you're joking. You didn't leave here till past 3. I had to shoo you out with a broom.
I lean over the bar. Listen, barkeep, between you and me. I just came back to see you.
Make a persuasion.
I make it quiet as I look at her. As she's doing this, I just turn to Odran and go, "You can't deny the girl's got stamina."
Persuasion +1. It's a 12.
A 12, yeah. As you lean over and look over at him, he looks deep into your eyes, and for a moment you think he'll falter. He shakes his head. I can give you some watered down drinks, or some water, or some juice, but it's way too early in the morning for me to be fueling your habits.
And she's on duty today.
Oh, then even more of a reason. Thank you, good sir. What drink would you like?
I didn't know this was the freaking Tattletales Club.
Oh, come on.
Just
Brandy,
give
take a
me
day off. It's a health kick.
Okay, give me a spiked juice. How about that? Give me a mimosa.
Now that I can do. What would the rest of you like?
I'll take an unspiked juice.
Okay.
Just a regular old juice.
Just a
He
juice.
looks over to Odran.
You got any more veggie broth?
Not currently, but it shouldn't take too long to whip some up. I can
just
grab that
opened,
for
don't
you.
I'll have a mug
And
of
you,
that when you're ready.
and you, Flint, juice.
He
looks at you very sternly.
I'll stroll over, lean onto the bar. Morning, barkeep. Have some hair of the dog. I'll
Thank
just have
you.
the 1 ale for brunch this morning, if that's all right.
Make a persuasion check.
A brunch ale.
I will not guidance you at all. At any point. In fact, I will happily guidance the barkeeper if he'll take it.
Wow, Flip doesn't care, bro.
What
He's
did you
cool
get?
with it.
16.
16? Yeah, with a 16, he looks at you. I don't want to waste ale. But if you can even drink the whole thing, then you can have it for free. He kind of gives you a quizzical, medical look over. He sees that your eyes are still a little red from last night.
I can definitely manage it.
Go.
Just the 1 though. I'll play nice. I'll behave.
Mhm.
Very well.
I promise.
Please, choose a table. I will bring them over once the broth is done.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, let's take
Cheers,
it easy.
barkeep.
Cheers. Why are you
Yeah,
choosing
I
the barkeep?
As you guys head over to a table, you can pick whatever one you want. There's ones that are just like wooden stools. There are a couple that are booths. If you want a bit more of a comfortable seat, and it's about 10 minutes before the drinks come on over. And there is an orange mimosa for Brandy. There is orange juice for Owen. There is a half pint of ale for Flint. And there is a mug of vegetable broth for Odran.
That's awesome. Smells good.
I'm looking mildly disappointed that it's only a half, but still happy enough to have a good drink.
Yeah, that'll fix you right up. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Going
Yes.
around.
To a bit of a health kick and a refresh before the
To a
next.
health- Good
Yeah, this will give
morning.
me a good refresh. I'll raise my half pint and
Look,
take a
look,
good
look.
swig.
Mm.
I start
Good
blowing
stuff.
mine off to cool it down.
Did they not have any breakfast to your liking, Odran?
Oh, I think I'm gonna be a bit light on the breakfast today.
Oh, not feeling well? Got a tummy ache?
No, I'll definitely feel much hungrier later, if you know what I mean.
I'll drink to that. And I do.
Aye.
Yes.
Is there any music? Is there any of this like ragtimey music playing? Is
Yeah,
somebody on the piano?
as you look
question.
over to the corner, there is an old woman at the piano, kind of stringing along. She's got grey hair that's kind of like done up, and she's got small rounded glasses right on the tip of her nose. And yeah, she's just playing away.
Cool.
Okay.
I think I take my setter and I just like quietly pluck along. I find the scale and I
Wow.
just do a bit of a bass walk up the
Very nice.
walk up the neck and walk down. Just for something to do.
Nice little
Yeah.
jam sesh. Dang.
What
that's awesome.
what else would you guys like to do with your days? With your day?
Okay. Well, we
Well,
went
I
to the
think
market.
I'll finally set Cinnabun down. You know what? I'll set Cinnabun down right on top of the table, right in the middle.
Flint. It's an animal.
He's mine. He's my companion animal.
Rotten. He's spoiled rotten. Set him on the floor.
Ah, he's one of us.
Staring him down.
The Bunnicon stares you down too.
And I see right through you.
I'll interject by fishing a strawberry out from the pouch and pouring it just in front of Cinnabun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
he happily takes it and he gives a very prideful look over to Brandy as if to say,
But sugar, you're just gonna get him wound up later. Oh boy.
Ah, it's all natural sugars, you know. Shouldn't do him any negatives. Never does.
Right.
Hey, do you want to give him one?
I look around. You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You want to give him one? I'll fish out a berry from the pouch and dangle it in Brandy's direction.
Why don't you give that to Owen? It's more his speed.
I sort of a good little guilty shrug, like guilty as charged, and then flick one of the berries I've already still got up for him to
berry.
catch. And I just think, well, at least I might give him a little bit of exercise. He's going to get fat.
He gets plenty of exercise when we go on deployments.
It's
That
fat
time
or
off, it's like
fluff.
R&R, you know.
Yeah. What is Oh gosh, I lost my train of thought.
Cinnabun saying, the piano girl saying, what's going on?
No, not Cinnabun. He's being silent. Oh yeah, I had a question. Does anyone else know about Princess Medea's incoming marriage, or is that a private thing?
it is a private thing currently, unless you
Oh.
told me.
Then I wouldn't have told you guys. Sorry. I was gonna gossip with you, but now gossip to myself internally. That's what I'm thinking about.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the princess finally putting her foot down, telling her dad that she doesn't want to do this nonsense. So Brandy's just sitting there, like, nodding approvingly to nothing. You guys don't know what I'm reacting to.
You just sat there like, yes.
Yeah, good. This is gonna be good.
If there's nothing else you guys would like to do, we can skip forward if you want.
Yeah, we just hang out for the
Yeah, we're
day.
chilling.
At
Yeah.
some point, I'll go take a nap before work
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Right.
Yeah, so it's about 3 o'clock. You guys arrive at the castle to start your shift. I will stop the tavern music now.
Along, bar. See you later.
Yeah, as you enter the main chamber, the king is already sat on his throne. You see it's a large kind of like welcoming area. There's a carpet that leads straight to the throne.
Awesome.
usually Owen and Flint would stand at either side of the king. The smaller throne next to the king, where Princess Medea is sitting, is where Brandy would be stood next to. And then there is a quite lovely, lavished, cushioned seating area for guests to sit, and that is where our good friend Odran would be expected
Wow,
to sit
he's
for the
got
evening.
the luxurious seating
Living the
arrangement.
life.
Yeah, he's living the life of inside a genie lamp, really.
That's awesome. He's got a little lounge area. Man,
Yeah.
jealous.
And for the first couple of hours, there's just regular court business. There are business owners coming in asking for like loans to maybe increase the size of their business, or people coming in asking about property. And there's also a couple of like what's the word? Like noble things like quandaries and stuff, but nothing too drastic, nothing too concerning. It's kind of regular day stuff, really. And so that's what happens for the first couple of hours, and then it gets to about 5-6 o'clock in the evening, and just before dinner time, this is when the jester is expected to come and perform, right on cue, not a second late. Bang on time, this gesture strolls into the room, slightly skipping as he does. He stops about 20 feet away from the king, and he takes a very deep bow, almost as if he has like nothing to stop him from just going full like 90 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
And the king speaks out. I should probably like ping you guys a picture for the king. There you go, King Trode.
Hello, Your Majesty. So cute. He looks like a little frog.
Yes, he is a dwarf in nature, and he calls out to the jester. Ah, you're the jester that my dear Medea has told me all about. I hear that you're here to perform for me. Is that correct, young boy? And you see the jester smile wide. Yes, your highness. It would be my honor to perform in your noble court. And the king claps giddily. Well then, let us not waste any more time. Please, begin. And you see the jester begins to perform the act he was playing outside during the day. There are very simple illusions, objects transforming into other objects. And then he begins to get a little more energetic. You see him performing some acrobatic tricks. He begins doing handstands, one-handed handstands, somersaults. He even performs a trick where he takes a bucket of water, throws it up in the air. He then jumps up in the air, slams his pussy down in a split, and the water falls on him, turns into glitter.
Oh my god!
Just Josh, as the resident sort of arcane bodyguard, is all the magic he's including in his act coming from him? Is he, or does he seem to be carrying magical items or things that are enhancing his magical abilities?
Yeah, make a perception check. Make a perception check and an arcana check. You can use guidance on one of them.
I will read my stats. I'm pretty
Always a smart
99%
decision.
sure I will guidance the perception. Yeah, I'm proficient in perception, but I'm way better at Arcana. So that is a 17 plus 2, 19 for perception.
Yeah, with perception, he doesn't seem to be wearing anything magical. It looks like a very standard jester outfit that you'd see in any town or any kingdom, really.
Yeah, that checks out, he says, with 8 Arcana check. I have a plus
Yeah,
6 in my Arcana, but I rolled a 2.
Yeah, with the Arcana, you can tell that it is simple magic. It's definitely magic that's been modified slightly. It's not quite to the book as you have read illusion magic, but it doesn't seem to be anything where you'd need to be particularly powerful to perform.
Okay, yeah, so whilst there's lots of it, it's nothing, high scaling. Cool. I will look to Flint and just give a little nod to say, like, the magic seems safe. focus onwards.
I'm looking very impressed at this show.
Yeah, and he continues doing these very elaborate tricks, and about 30 minutes later, he takes a knee, and thanks the king, and the king jumps up on his throne, clapping excitedly. You see that the princess has also been completely enraptured, and she stands and also gives an applause. How do you guys react?
That was amazing. Yeah. I loved it.
I'll give some applause as well. I'll still maintaining form and position.
Polite applause.
Yeah, polite applause from Odran and Owen.
Yeah, it's respectful, but like, it's sort of. Owen looks very distracted. He's just sort of.
What's he distracted by?
And he's just trying to appraise like everything about the situation. This is a new person in the court. This isn't like Owen suspecting this guy particularly. This is like any newcomer who's granted any level of respect. Owen's like scrutinizing, right? So every aspect of him. I'm trying to assess whether he seems to have any martial prowess, whether that acrobaticness could result in a sleight of hand to slip a dagger instead of a juggling ball. Whether, all of that is what Owen is focusing on. So whilst he is clapping, he sort of stops every now and again and then sort of remembers to carry up, and whilst constantly focusing in.
Yeah, as you look at him, I mean, it would be safe to say that if you were of the mind, you could put any of these skills, any of these tricks, to a malicious intent. But you're not quite sure why you would disguise yourself as a jester if you're quite talented, like this jester seems to be, at least in the acrobatics department.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to make sense why he would then not just be a thief.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. When the king finally stops clapping, which goes on for a while, he is very impressed. He says, "Oh, that was incredible. Of course, we will pay you for your services, but I believe there should be something else. Why don't you stay the night with us? You will dine as no mere commoner will. It is my gift to you, please." And the jester stands up with a very humble smile. "You give me so much, your highness. I will humbly accept." And Princess Medea walks over. "Please, I'll show you to the guest room. That way you can get changed for dinner. I can't imagine this is particularly comfortable to eat in." And he says, "Oh, Princess, you're too kind."
Princess, you don't have to guide this guy. I can take him.
"Oh, please. I'd like to learn more about how he does the tricks."
Right.
Guess
I'll go with them.
Yeah, you can see this sort of like look from Owen, like who's going, right? And I'll look to Flint, and then I'll look over to Brandy, and Brandy, I'll try and get your attention if you. You'll allow me.
Okay. I glance your way.
I do a.
So
it's like I do a U and then a. Or.
Yeah. Brandy doesn't know what the hell any of this means, so she'll just put her thumbs up.
Whatever you want, you can have.
You just hear like Flint. You'll just hear me go, "For fuck's sake!" And I will just walk over to Brandy and say very quietly, "Are you going to go up with them, or are we all going to go up with them? What do you think?"
I think she's just taking him to the guest room. I'll just go with him. It's nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So, just a quick side here. The princess doing this sort of thing is, at this point, is it normal for her? Are we sort of like more adjusted to her doing this sort of thing, or is this?
You have seen the princess do these kind of antics before. Like I said previously, when she was out in the street, she is beloved by everyone, and rightly so. She is kind and generous beyond measure, really. It is not out of character at all for her to want to show people around the castle or anything like that.
Yeah, it's more so for the sort of level of alertness and awareness that I specifically would have, because if this is more sort of like a routine, I'd be not blasé, but I'd be more so like Yeah, we've got methods for this sort of thing.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't happen often, but it's happened enough times before that it's not abnormal for her to do.
Okay. Then if Brandy's going ahead and taking a lead on escorting the princess in this one, then I'd feel pretty comfortable in Brandy's capabilities, and I'll just hold my post at the in the king's court.
Yeah, as the princess and the jester begin.
Oh,
And Mikayla's gone. She's gone with the princess, obviously.
what timing?
Do you want to take that moment to take a few minutes?
It's not where I planned to take a break.
Okay, well, we'll see if she comes back for a minute. In a minute.
Yeah, give it a minute.
Wait, just in this little.
Yeah, we'll give her a sec.
This hand is Oh no, I can't even put a hand on her screen. It doesn't.
Oh no!
Oh man, she's like fully offline.
That means she's probably resetting.
Yeah,
so
that's
I think
probably
it
a
might be
full internet dropout.
Okay, we'll take a couple.
We'll take a quick
We'll
break.
take a couple of minutes, and then we'll take a. Welcome back from that short break from the Throne of Ruin, episode 1.
Yes.
Just too far. Is that what I called it?
Just too far. D&D 5e campaign.
Yes.
DM by Josh.
Thank you. Anyways, as we were saying, yes, the princess is going to take the gesture to the guest rooms to show him about. As they leave, and then as Brandy follows, the king pipes up. Brandy, can I borrow you for a second?
Kind of.
It's okay, Brandy. I can take over.
Are we there?
You're all there.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. No, sort of.
Yes, Your Majesty. What's going on?
Wonderful. All of you, gather round, please. And he
Okay.
calls Odran over too.
Your Grace.
Your Majesty, is it okay to be leaving the princess on her own? Shouldn't one of us be escorting her?
There are no dangers in this castle, and we have many guards. I only need Brandy for a moment.
Sure.
I'm sure many of you do not know, and he raises a bit of an eyebrow to Brandy, but doesn't say anything. Tomorrow, I and the princess will be making a long journey to Argonia to continue the arrangements for her arranged marriage. I would like all of you to accompany us. He turns to Odran. I'd like you to continue being my personal bard. In fact, I'd like you to perform for the King of Argonia himself.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, it
that
would be
day.
an honor.
Wonderful. And he turns to Brandy. I'm sure that you've had conversations with the princess about her arranged marriage, and I assume that all is well and she is in high spirits regarding it.
Have you spoken to her within the last, say, 24 hours about that?
We spoke briefly this morning, and she seems to be looking forward to it.
Well, maybe we should just, run it by her one more time real quick. Let's just talk things over before any bookings or travel plans are finalized. Let's just have a little group chat.
My dear, what exactly are you implying?
I've got.
You hear a piercing scream, high
My
and loud,
God.
and you hear it coming from the corridor where the princess and the jester had just been.
Absolutely
The king-
ignoring the king. We'll start
It.
moving.
I will immediately charge out as well.
Yeah. Hauling ass.
As you all begin running ahead, the king follows suit. As you're running through the corridors, you see flashes of light ahead. As you
I'm
turn
running through with weapons
you-
drawn.
As you turn the corridor, the light's gone, and it continues like this, going up the stairs. The castle has never felt more like a maze before than in this moment. And as you worm your way round the corridors and through the stairs, you come to a slightly opened door. All of you make a history check, including you, Bard.
Okay. Not my strong suit.
It's a 15.
15?
Six.
Yep. 6.
I've got a +6 and got an 11.
11, 11, 15. Okay, so everyone but Brandy remembers
I'm
when
seeing
they were...
red.
Yes. When you were all first brought to this castle and shown around, you would have been shown the doors to this room. You would have been told that there is something in here that the castle is protecting, and it must not be breached at all costs. The doors are cracked open.
All these doors mean nothing to me. Where's that scream coming from? Looking around.
As you look around, you see again the same colored flash of light coming from inside through those doors.
One thing I'm going to do immediately is head back out into the corridor. I'm going to take a look, but either way throughout the corridor, any directions that the corridors are going to. And do I hear any footsteps, any noise, anything out there?
The castle is eerily quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately yell out down the corridors. Guards!
Yeah, and there's a brief moment of silence.
Where is everybody?
No one's coming.
Everyone's sleeping on the job. Princess! I charge in there.
Yeah, are we charging up to the... Yeah, we'll just charge straight in. Yeah, that great. Okay, cool. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm in there
Yeah.
already.
As you slam open the doors, you see a steep set of stairs leading upwards. As you begin climbing the top, you eventually enter a room. You see in this, it's a large circular room. You see that there is a black sceptre on a podium in the middle of the room. It is obsidian in material, it looks like. The head of the sceptre is shaped in the shape of a bird's head, a red ruby for each eye. You see that there are black chains pinning this scepter into the ground, and on the ground, covering the entire floor of this circular room, is etched into the stone is a sigil. In front of where this scepter is, you see that the princess is currently suspended in the air, surrounded by dark red magic. You see the jester reach for the scepter and pull it out. There is a large flash of light, and you see the jester transform. I'll show you guys again just for a refresher. He once full of life, skin full of life, happy expression, colorful clothes, has now been warped into something else. You see his black hair go stark
This guy's
white.
awesome.
Yes, he is awesome.
Oh, now he's looking like a dark clown.
He turns and sees you all. He looks over to the princess, and he talks to you, but is directing the princess as he holds the scepter. Oh, you should have seen her. So easily charmed, so easily fooled. But now look at her. Why the long face? As you see a beam of red light spear towards the princess, as this magic envelops her, you hear a thump as her body drops to the floor, and as the magic dissipates, you see that she has been transformed into a white horse.
Oh my god. I'm in a rage. I'm raging.
Yep, you rage. The king rushes over to the princess, and he says, "Oh, my Medea!" And he looks over to the jester. "How dare you do this to my Medea? You turn her back now!" And the jester looks over to the king. King Trode, more like King Toad. And another beam of red light
that is a good
spears
one.
towards the king. He is enveloped by red magic, and again, as that dissipated, you see his body morphed into something else.
Oh my god, he does look like a little frog! Ooh.
You see the jester look down to the sceptre. Not what I intended. And as he looks down, you see his eyes shift to the sigil beneath.
Not a frog.
Oh,
I'm charging this fool and slashing him with my axe. I know he'll probably kill me. That's what I'm doing.
yeah,
I
as you,
being a princess and a horse is the dream.
I would have been behind everyone because obviously I went out into the corridor, so I would have been coming up the stairs last to have seen this, so to try to catch up to people. But on seeing everything unfolding, my instinct here would have been charging forward, shield raised, sword drawn, ready to stand guard for the for both royals.
yeah, you all get into battle positions. Brandy, as you stride forward to attack, roll to hit.
Gladly. I don't think I can reckless yet, so that's a 17.
Yeah, 17. It's a battle axe you're using, right?
It's a great axe.
Great axe, yeah. As you swing your great axe, it's as if you've just swung it through water. You see a ripple cover the jester's body. Your attack had no effect. You see, as he
Back again.
begins levitating up, you go again, and the same rippling magic happens. He floats high into the room, and he looks down on you all. This sigil is stifling my power. But what will happen if I leave? And he turns and sees the nearby window and shatters the glass with a gesture.
Oh, hell no.
And he flies out the window. You see a beam of red energy go skyward, and you feel the castle rumble and shake. You see the sigil beneath you begin flickering, and then activate as this bubble of protective energy covers you all as bricks fall, landing on the bubble and falling off. You see large green vines interweaving throughout the castle walls, attempting to strike you, but finding no grasp through the bubble. This feels like it's going on for hours, but as quickly as it happened, it stops. The shaking stops. You look out the window and the gesture's no longer there. And the sigils flicker. Dissipates.
Where did he go? I'm at the window. I rush over.
Yeah, you rush over to the
I'm not ready to jump out.
You rush over to the window, and what you see horrifies you. As you see what has become of Trodain. You look to the sky and see a dark, unnatural cloud begin forming above the castle. You look down towards the town and see those same vines sprown everywhere. And you see what's happened to the people. You see that it's like almost like their bodies have become part thorn. You see there are some of them in motion but in stasis.
No, surely not. This can't be happening.
Owen, as you, if you look out of the window, do you look out the window?
Oh, I would have called Owen over.
Yeah, I'm looking straight away, and I will turn to Brandy and I'll say,
what is this magic?
There's a curse
Owen.
upon the whole city.
You... Sure, no.
Tell me,
sure,
Josh. Go on,
surely
tell me.
not. What?
Sorry, I keep cutting you
Owen,
off.
as you look at what's happened, the disfigurement of the people, your blood runs cold. You've seen this
I will say
effect
immediately to Brandy,
before.
do you remember what happened to my mother?
Yes?
That's what's happening to all of them. They're dying to a curse. And I never found out how to solve it, or how to stop it. And I don't know where it's come from.
Well...
in terms of the type of magic used, and the source was perhaps a little more obvious. What are we going to...
Well, let's do something. Let's go get that jester.
I don't...
Hold on. let's take stock of our priorities first.
I will turn back to the king and the princess. Are you in pain, my lord? Princess?
Yes. You see the king groggily get to his feet. What the devil happened? And you see he looks to his hands and see them transformed. What has become of me? And he looks towards Medea on the ground. What has become of my daughter?
My king, the jester has cursed not only the two of you, but the whole of Trodain. Sorry, is it Trodain is the town, or the Trodain is the whole? Right, yeah, Trodain is the town. Yeah, okay, cool.
It's the whole. Yeah,
it's not the whole region, right? Okay, cool. So I'll say,
yeah.
The whole town is cursed as well. Dark and horrible place. We must get you out of here, my lord. Both of you.
My Medea. And that is where we will flash forward, or rather, to present day.
Oh, that was all a flashback.
This was
What a
all a
twist.
flashback. It's about 3 weeks later. You guys are on your way to a nearby town called Fairbury. Before you left the castle, the king managed to uncover a piece of magic that could briefly allow him to speak to Medea in this form. Medea talked about what happened when she took the jester. She talked about how he had started mumbling about revenge on his master that had forsaken him, a man who lived in Fairbury, and how he wanted to show him and show them all. She said that she didn't think anything of it, that he was just being silly, until her entire mind was clouded by magic, and she was coerced to show him where the sceptre was. He seemed to have foreknowledge of the sceptre being there.
Oh no.
And so Fairbury's where you're headed. It's currently midday. It's green fields, green trees. It almost feels strange of where you've just come from. The rest of the world has carried on. No one knows what's happened to Trodain. Everyone's going about their lives. How do you all feel a couple of weeks later after what's happened? Well, we'll start with Mikayla.
How do I feel?
Oh, I should say that the king and the princess are traveling with you. The princess is pulling a wagon that the king is riding. The wagon is full of your guys' like camping equipment and stuff, and you guys would be walking alongside.
Princess, no, you don't have to do this. We can get another horse. Okay, so she cannot talk.
She cannot talk unless you can talk to animals.
No, that's not my thing. Okay, got it. Yeah, Brandy is pretty much pissed off. She has been maintaining that rage for 3 weeks straight. And
I'll allow it.
And just, I mean, seeing red, also feeling like just angry at everybody. But that jester is priority number one. Just imagining chopping his head right off, and also feeling a little mad at herself for not, following them down that hallway.
Yeah.
Getting distracted by the king for 1 second too long.
Yeah, absolutely. Owen, how do you feel?
Yeah, I think Owen took it incredibly hard for the first few days. He was helpless against this curse for 6 months after his mother was cursed and subsequently died. He fears that the same will happen to everybody. He fears that once again it's all beyond his magical understanding. But then he reminds himself that when his mother died, what he did was, before that, was be proactive, to go out, to learn, to find out about it. And he was on a really strict timer then, and he knew nothing of magic and had to learn from the beginning. Now, not only does he have much more knowledge, he also has a person and potentially a weapon, the staff, and the sigil to consider. He started donning a yellow tunic and wearing an orange turban. No, I'm kidding.
You look cool.
you put us to the image, so I started describing the character on the screen. He's after the first few days, he picks himself up and he starts. I think the way he reassures himself is that he constantly reassures the king. He constantly says, we're going to find a fix to this. We're going to solve this. We are going to get through. Whilst inside, he's really falling apart.
The king appreciates it as well.
Yeah. But I think he's probably leaning really heavily on Brandy, despite saying to her regularly, like, you've got nothing to fault, you've got nothing to blame yourself for. The fact that she keeps, trying to do something about it, like talking about what's happening next, he needs to hear that from her all the time, like where we're going, what we're doing next, what the plan, some form of action. He's feeling very helpless and very frightened. And totally going through, repeated exposed trauma.
That is something I've just been talking about a lot, is what I'm going to do when I find that jester.
And every time you'll see a little tiny smile on Owen's face, like a little nod, and sort of he keeps reminding himself of that. I think as well, like Owen and Odran were probably not... Well, we're friends, but I don't think we were quite as close as perhaps Owen and the other guards were. So I think repetitively I've been sort of saying to Odran, tell us of the histories, tell us of the, the bardic tales, whatever, anything that might relate to this in the slightest. Just because it's something we can do, and I will talk about all the books that I read when I was searching about the curse on my mother, just constantly trying to share and pull that knowledge. Obviously, I'm not expecting us to have the answers in episode 1, but it's it's definitely how Owen's thinking, right? It is that,
yeah. Odran, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I think because, like, we'll get to it eventually, but I've made a mistake before, which I feel responsible for as a person. It's definitely a much, it's definitely a larger scale type of mistake, and it's one of peril rather than just taking on new responsibility and stuff like that. But I am confident in my allies that through sheer determination something good will come of this. So what I do is I just try to listen to everyone to see what they need, to see what potentially they need. And I just provide that, whether it's like some sort of like talk therapy, or whether it's some sort of like, just like, oh, you need help with sort of like, just like day-to-day living, like stuff like that. And I just try to help in any way that I can. And then just when there's nothing else to do, just play a little nice, tune along the way to try to take our minds off of the harsh reality that has befallen us.
Yeah. Flint, how about you?
Well, for the time being, especially whilst we're on the road, in the immediate time period from time period of immediately after what happened up until now, the jokey, cavalier, laid-back sort of demeanor that I would normally have had is just buried. It is all just complete serious duty, just focus, pure focus as much as I can throughout all the time that we're traveling on the road. I'm pretty much in deployment mode at this point. I'm always on watch, always at the ready, maintaining vigil. And admittedly, I recognize and I know that there is nothing that I could have done personally in a situation. This was way bigger than what any one person could have done to stop any of this. But at the same point in time, I also it's also like a recognition of that everyone got complacent. Everyone let their guard down a lot. We're the guard. We need to be not just us as a group, but the entirety of the guard needs to maintain vigil, preparedness, readiness, and stick to doing what we're meant to do of keeping people, especially the royals, safe and protected. And well, we felt that we did not do our duty as we should have. So I'm carrying that burden as well in part, and I'm pretty much spending every moment that I can making sure that in myself, where I'm positioning what I'm doing, how I'm managing things, that I'm protecting the king and the princess from any potential thing at any one moment in time. And since I'm the animal and the monster person, it sounds cruel and callous to be saying this, but I would be keeping a particular eye out for the princess as well, because the princess is, well, no longer a human, and I can imagine I'm like one of the few people that could kind of get a read on how the princess is doing.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I want to know. I guess I would ask Flint, kind of awkwardly. So Flint, is the princess still like in there? Or if I talk to her, is it like I'm just talking to a horse? Like, does she know she's the princess?
Yeah, that's an interesting question that I need to ask you there, Josh. Do I know that? Do I have a read on that?
So when the king briefly used that magic item to talk to her, to recount what had happened, it is the princess. It's like a wild shape. She's in there.
Okay.
That is her. She's just a horse.
Very much in a different form.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Then.
Wow.
So now I'll look to Brandy and say, yeah, she's definitely still in there. It's absolutely still her. She's still got her brains and her wits about her.
Okay. At least he didn't completely turn her into a dumb animal or something. No offense, Cinnabun.
I'm sure Cinnabun is giving you the most.
Cinnabun also not dumb, right?
Yeah, the Cinnabun gives you a very evil look.
That's just like the way Brandy talks to Cinnabun is just like the way I talk to a cat. Like, you get out of my way, you idiot. Little does she know.
Little does she know,
yeah. And as you guys are following the path to Fairbury, Brandy, you see something running towards you.
Oh.
It's a bit of a blur. Make a perception check.
Okay. +0. 13.
13? Yeah, with a 13, you see a little creature running towards you. It's a little mouse-like creature, very, very long tail, with a bit of tuft of hair on the tip of it.
Mohawk.
It runs up to you, runs up your leg, and jumps in your pocket. As you look up to see where the little mouse came from, you will see a group of slimes bouncing your way.
They're so cute.
I need
Need you to
everyone
kill
to
them.
roll initiative.
I know. I don't want to hurt them.
Oh, Josh, do you want us to roll on?
You roll however you want to roll.
Oh, good, because I rolled really well.
Bad.
I don't want to give it up. I got a 19.
If you guys could put yourself on the map.
I'm really distracted by this mouse, so my
Whereabouts,
initiative
Josh? Are we
is
sort of
very low.
here?
Yeah, so you're on the path, so I would say like around
Oh.
I'm in the woods.
around anywhere along this line. As close or as far as you want to be.
Would like to be within 30 feet of the enemy.
Wait,
Yes.
change to combat music.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum.
Oh, look at us. We look cute.
Oh, Josh, you... Oh, sick.
Look
Yeah,
at this
so the tavern
team.
music and the intro were from the game. This is also the battle music from the game. And when Josh,
Sorry?
so I haven't played, I've played the game, but not enough to really remember anything. But there was a time when Josh played this in the same room as me while I was playing computer games, and this battle music was stuck in my head for about 7 years. So I hope it's not going to play for every battle, or I'll go mental.
Yeah. Owen, what's your initiative?
Yeah, I rolled really well. I got 19.
19.
Which is why I was suddenly like, oh shit, do I have to roll on D&D Beyond?
Okay, where's the turn order? There you are. Okay, Owen, you are up.
Dead
Okay.
last.
Yeah, I'll look to Brandy and I'll give her a nod and I'll say, "Oh, this is something we know how to deal with," and I will head on in. But as I go in, I'll bonus action Shillelagh. You'll see the magic that sort of surrounds Owen, sort of extend up his staff, and he'll just take a swing.
Who are you whacking?
I am going to. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out why I've got a -1 to hit. I'm going to hit Slime A.
Wow,
Okay.
it's not been training.
We're going to kill him in alphabetical order. I got an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So that's a D8 plus 6. 2 plus 6 for 8. 8.
Yeah.
Force damage, Josh.
Yes. As you empower your staff with your magic and
sorry.
slam this into What?
Sorry, carry on. I didn't mean to roll it again.
And slam into the slime. You hear a squish as it hits the body of the slime, and it puffs out of existence.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, in that case, I only use 20 foot of movement speed. So I will sort of move to here. So I'll move here and then go to here. And then sort of like nudge the slime C sort of almost forwards a little bit, putting him off balance. And I'll give the little marker for so that Brandy can go rushing in and kill him. And also just to be in ranges.
Very slowly.
Yeah, I didn't realize how unready you were for this moment. Well, maybe one of
her
our
mage is
Vulcan
really
opportunity
weighing her
attack.
down.
Look at this weird thing is crawling on me. Can we focus on that? I can't think about slimes.
Cool. Oh, it is at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Wonderful. Odran.
Alright, I think I'm going to stay where I am, but I will...
Shit, sorry.
Yeah?
I'm new to the character. I completely forgot. Okay, no, that's fine. When I hit, I need to remember that everything needs to make a con save, but the target died, so it doesn't matter. Sorry, carry on, Jack.
No, you're fine. I'm going to Vicious Mockery. Probably Slime C, which I'm calling the minor third. It's a...
Is that a wisdom save?
It's a tritone, essentially. So yeah, so wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save.
Does that mean,
the
Jack, that
tritone.
this is a musical attack, not a vocal? You're not actually mocking him, you're making a musical attack. Cool.
I'm making a musical
Love
attack.
that. Love
It's a
that.
musical
That's a
attack.
six.
It's a diss track.
Yeah, it's a 6 on the save.
That's a 6. That is a fail. So that's 1d6.
Get him.
That is
Get his ass.
5.
Yeah, as you strum your instrument and say this to the slime, you see the slime go. Eh.
Cute.
It's not like what you just did.
Yeah.
Is
So
that the end of your turn?
no, and then for a bonus action, I will bardic inspiration. Bloody Brandy, and that I'm calling uplifting melody.
Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely.
And of course, slimes. Of course, that slime has disadvantage on the next attack.
Oh,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Wonderful. Okay, we come to
So
slime.
that'll be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Perfect. We come to Slime B, who's gonna bounce up in the air and headbutt Owen in the face. Or at least try to. That is a 7 to hit.
7 on this.
That'll miss. We come to Slime C, who is also going to try and headbutt you in the face.
With disadvantage and vicious mockery, right?
With disadvantage.
Absolutely.
Is it like a skewer attack if they're headbutting and they've got pointy heads?
No, the point is like, think like they're made of like goo. So it's
So
not sharp.
they're like a teardrop.
Yes, exactly.
That's the top part.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was an 8 to hit. With
Fatal
disadvantage.
miss.
Wow.
Wonderful. Flint, you're up.
Right.
So I do have a shield in my hand, and I'm sort of blocking them.
Yeah, bad amount. Yeah.
Nice.
So, I think I'm going to go right ahead and drop a use of Hunter's Mark on. I'm going to go for which one was it you hit with the Vicious Mockery?
C.
C. Right. In that case, I'll go for Hunter's Mark E. I want to get that one out of the way to try to reduce the amount of surrounds.
Now fucking blindsiding us with asking which one you hit and then targeting something else. Through everyone when you said that.
Because I'm going to have Cinnabun go for C instead. But I'll
sure.
Mark E as a bonus.
Yeah.
Never let them know your next move.
It is marked. Oh, that's awful. That's can't see
That's
that.
fine. I gotcha. And I'll go for a hit on E
Slimy.
with my longbow. I'm going to go for a range hit here.
slimy.
Yeah.
That's an 11 to hit.
And 11 hits.
Slime.
Okay. That'll be was 4 damage on that, and Hunter's Mark damage is okay, amazing. 5 damage.
5.
Everything rolled absolute minimum.
It's good damage. It's good damage.
Yeah, we're level 1. 5 damage is like half some people's health.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did roll a 1 on each of those,
Yes, you did.
so you know.
Yeah.
So I'd like to try to help out Owen in any way I can here. So am I able to now swap into my sword and board?
I mean, I've got our good friend Brandy coming in. You should be fine.
I'll get there
Just
eventually.
do the range picking off.
All right then. Okay, I'll stay at range then, and I'll.
Oh, 17 armor
me
class,
and
12
then
hit
go
points and a
into,
shield. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, okay. I'll tag in Cinnabun for this one then.
Can he attack just regularly? Like, you don't have to spend anything to command him?
Attack once. Right.
Cool. I love that. Okay, great.
It just goes after his turn.
Yeah, love that.
Right. Let me just double check Cinnabun's movement here. Make sure he does have. Yeah, 40. Okay. So Cinnabun will come in next between B and C here, and he will go for a. He'll go for a horn attack and try to skewer the already injured slime C.
Okay.
That will be a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Wow.
What's the flanking sitch, Josh?
If
If he had have
You-
gone to the front
Cinnabun's showing
here,
you up.
If he had have gone
If
to
he
the
had
front
gone-
here, would he have got flanking?
advantage, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just a heads
Yeah,
up.
I could have done that actually. That's a fair
Fine,
point.
he's
just-
a buddy,
yeah, no,
he's not a
no, no.
tactical.
I was just
Warrior.
Yeah,
clarifying that is how it will work. Yeah. That's it.
Right. Okay. So that would be 8 piercing.
8 piercing, yeah. So you see as Cinnabun hops on over. He uses the momentum to pierce the slime with his magic horn. You see the little slime like explode into a splatter and disappear. Poof.
Beautiful. Okay, and that is, I believe that will be Cinnabun. I don't think he's got a bonus. Oh, yep.
Wonderful. That takes us to Slime D, who's gonna try and headbutt Owen.
Right,
That's
so
an-
I'm going to take a... I'm going to actually go ahead and use my passive distraction reaction here to make that one at disadvantage from Cinnabun.
Whoa.
Okay. That's a 9 to hit. The 9 was the first roll, but that's fine. But that misses. Brandy.
Okay, I finally got this thing to stop crawling all over me. And I
Yeah, it's in your
sit it-
pocket now, like
I
curled
tuck
up
it
in a
away.
ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna charge in. Finally, I can kill something. I go into a rage.
Wonderful.
And I can get right. Yaw. So let's do that.
Sorry, I did stand behind 2 creatures, but they both died.
That's fine. I have faith. I can hit a slime,
Me too.
even without advantage.
I think the
Oh,
princess could
God.
hit a slime, and that's in her princess form, not her horse form.
It's not a great roll, though. But, well, no, 14. 14, we know hits.
14
already.
hits. Yep.
Okay, great. Oh my god, I have to find a D12. I never use that guy.
Is that E you're hitting?
The one right above me. D.
D.
Is who I'm
Okay,
hitting
yep.
first.
Mhm.
And so that's 15, 16, 17 damage.
Yeah, it is dead. As your great axe slams down at it, you see that because of the material the slime's made out of, your axe just goes straight through it, hitting the ground beneath
Into
it.
the dirt. Ah, what
Exactly.
a pain.
And
Alright,
the slime just dissolves into nothing.
Shoo. Now I've hefted my axe back up, and since I hit a creature, I can make a second melee attack roll.
Very nice.
Let's go on Slimy. Oh my god, the exact same to hit. 14.
14 hits.
Let's go.
For significantly less damage. 8 10 slashing damage.
10, yes. Again, you, with all your might, swing your axe and chop this little slime in half. It is dead.
Then I point at this slime. Say, "You're next. I've been itching to slice something." That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Owen.
And that fool, Owen.
Yeah, I will just turn and I will shovel to the back of it, and then just as I turn in this sort of staff, I'll turn it a full 180 and then bring it all the way down, and then as I smack down with it with a shillelagh. And I was trying to be too clever. Do I have advantage from?
You do, from
Okay,
Cinnabun.
that's good because that was an
Okay.
1.
Owen, quit
Oh.
screwing around.
That's a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
This is better.
So it's max damage. 14 force damage.
Nice.
14 force damage is enough. The slime
Get
disappears. And let's see if you guys get any loot.
Oh.
We find a level.
Ooh. So a red with gold accent chest drops from
Cool.
the sky, not high in the sky, a bit above the sky.
Treasure.
It opens and there's a gold light coming out of it. And out of the chest you find a medicinal herb, aka a regular healer potion.
Awesome.
I will put that
And then
in
the chest
party
disappears.
inventory.
All right.
Congratulations,
good.
you
Imagine this
just
slime was carrying it on its innards. Just potions just hovering in the middle of the slime.
It ate him. No, it disappeared and a chest appeared in its place, right?
yes, it is.
I'll just use
Oh,
the rest of my rage to kind of swing my axe around in this clearing over here.
Yeah! Get him, Brandy! You show those grass, that grass. Well, it's good to see that we still activate as a good unit. It's a pleasure to have you on board, Odran.
Oh yeah, has
Because
Odran ever
we probably
fought
never.
with us
Yeah, I was
before?
about to ask exactly that question.
Never.
Oh yeah.
I knew your bardic magic was good for many things. This routine will
You
do
have
you
to
good.
You have to pick up a few things along the road.
Indeed. Like this, and I'll sort of
Speaking of,
wave the potion. I have put it in the
I picked up
inventory.
a little mouse out of my pocket.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
as
pick up something.
you
I'll just go and scoop up Cinnabun.
Okay, everyone has something to pick up.
I will look to Brandy and say, "What on earth have you got there?"
Yeah, so I'll ping it again.
Thing.
Yeah, it's a little mouse type creature. It's got a long tail with a bit of black tuff at the end of it. As you look at it, you do see a very small collar around its neck and a little gold
my
emblem.
God. Wait a minute, this is someone's animal. What does it say?
Actually-
Let me look at the color.
Yeah. As you look
Does it
down,
say
it just
bird?
has the word. It says the word inscribed Munchie.
That's a cute name. Well, I'm looking around for anybody on the road or anything. Who is this? Who do you belong to, kid?
As you look around, there's no one in sight. Munchie looks up to you and gives a little happy squeak.
Goodness.
To
Okay.
I'd like to stroll on over to Brandy and take a little look at Munchie. Have I ever seen one of these before?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
A regular ass mouse?
Excuse me, he's got a mohawk and a collar.
Yeah, that's
That is
true.
no
It's not
regular
a
mouse.
regular mouse.
Yeah, well, that would be a natural 1 from me. I don't
So it's a
think
regular
someone
ass
is
mouse.
calling
Yeah.
You're
I will
not,
look over
you're
and-
not sure if you've ever seen a rodent before.
I'll look over to Brandy and say, well, perhaps he's intelligent. Maybe he's being cursed like somebody else. Ask him a question. Get him to jump for yes and sit down for
Idea.
no.
Owen, good idea.
I'm full of those.
Okay. Have you been cursed by a jester? Jump if yes, and lie flat if no.
Yeah,
holding my
he
hand expectantly.
Munchie tilts his head one way and then lays down.
Oh, this thing is smart, but it hasn't been cursed. Wait, have you been cursed by something other than a jester?
He tilts his head the other way and lays down again.
Are you under any sort of curse, or have you been a mouse this whole
Yes,
time?
that's the question. Ask him if he's always been a mouse.
The Munchie walks in a circle on the palm of your hand and then goes to sleep.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
Okay.
I think it means stop asking me questions.
I guess I'll
Trust
just
you,
put you
found yourself
here.
a pet.
I'll put it back in the pocket.
Wonderful.
We'll find out who this mouse belongs to one day, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Interesting
I
little
think he
creature.
might belong to you now. At least for a while.
Someone gave it this collar. I'm not a pet person, but I'll hang on to it for now, I guess.
Yeah, as you guys reconvene
We'll make a
with
pet person out of you soon enough.
I side eye Cinnabun.
as you guys reconvene with the king and the princess.
Oh, princess, are you okay? I make sure the slimes didn't get near them.
Yeah, as you look over, it looks like the king and the princess are completely unharmed. But you can see in her eye she appreciates the comfort and you still looking out for her.
I think Brandy feels incredibly awkward. Like, I don't know. Should I pet her hair? What do I do? Like, just bow to the horse?
Which do you do?
I will just bow like
Just
normal.
to clarify, Trode is a toad-like human and therefore is talking. But
He's-
she is a horse-like
No.
horse.
He is not a toad-like creature. He did turn
Like a weird
Medea into a
goblin.
horse because of the whole joke saying that she, why the long face.
That was pretty
But
funny.
when he fired off the beam to King Trode, you'd assume, meant to turn into an actual toad. But when he
Yeah.
saw the sigil beneath him saying that it's nullifying his powers,
I see.
that's
Right.
what happened.
So it's like a failed curse, so instead he is a toad.
He's green with pointed ears
I see.
and no facial hair. I mean, I'll ping him. I'll ping both of them so you
Like
can
a little goblin.
so you can
Yeah, sorry,
compare. There you go.
Aw, he's so cute. I love
It's
this
like
guy.
someone from the planet Namek or from Dragon Ball.
Namekian.
as you guys make your way, you're just outside of Fairbury. It's a walled town, and with like a little river going around it. There's currently a drawbridge down leading into the town. It's about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's beginning. The sun's getting a bit lower in the sky, and that's where we're going to end it for today.
You chiefing us off with a short session.
I thought you guys would do more with your day.
Oh, now I feel bad. I was trying to let you get on
it.
with it because you said you were worried about getting stuck in the tent.
I was, because I thought you guys would want to do so much.
Okay.
Take
But
it easy on our day.
You
off.
will level up.
What?
Whoa!
Hooray!
All right. Okay.
So
Look
put
at
that in
us.
your pipe and smoke it.
Look at this. Look at this team.
Don't tempt me.
I know. Oh, you were able to take some of your righteous herbs with us, right?
I will say
I
you
ran
should
back
have
and
been
got
able
some.
to. Yeah.
God. Right.
And I think with that, we'll come to MVPs. So let's kick it off with James.
Flint.
Oh god, I've got a list as long as my arm.
Okay, well, kick it off with someone else.
No, I'll just give you one for now. Mikayla absolutely had me dying when you said it was a Vicious Mockery was a musical attack, and she said it's a diss track. That actually just the idea that he's just rapping out a full verse, cussing out one slime.
I mean, you joke, but in my other game, the players have made a diss track against one of their rivals, so it's a whole thing.
Fucking beautiful. So that absolutely had me going. And then just a little tiny note for you, Josh. The production value of that scream.
Yeah.
Oh, the payoff of seeing apart from Jamal, seeing all of your faces go was really
Sick.
wow,
Cool.
chef's kiss.
So that's me. But do come back to me because I do have 12 more.
All right, Jamal.
I am gonna have to go with. I really like how much of contrast we have between Owen and Brandy's interactions with Cinnabun are. Got Owen who's just absolutely a pushover like me, and then Brandy who's just really completely untrusting and
She's not falling for it.
no, she really doesn't. It's going to be an interesting dynamic to see play out.
I know. I'm really curious if he's gonna talk in front of us ever, because that's gonna be crazy.
Mikayla?
Yep. I mean, first session's always fun. It's always nice to meet new characters, and I liked our little group dynamic, just hanging out in the tavern. I thought we fit in very easily as a group of friends who do hang out. So it was just nice how easily that all fell into place.
Jack?
Yeah, I think so. I'll go with this specific moment. Just the immediate Brandy going like being like, "All right, I see a pretty girl. That's my target." And then immediately,
I was
like,
flustered.
and then somehow getting like a date and like earrings out of it. Like,
Yeah.
like she's just that good.
That's just my.
And then
then,
immediately
like-
flirted with the bartender straight after.
I know. And then so for you, Josh, it's gotta be the oh yeah, you go into the bar and there's the barkeep behind the bar, and then like that little like weird, sort of like it was just funny. It was just a funny moment. So those are my two, and then I'll let James ramble off.
Well, no, you just.
No.
I really liked
yeah.
meeting all of your characters. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys tackle the rest of the story, because I think you guys mesh really well together and also are stark differences. And so I'm really excited about the rest of the campaign. It was nice to see that you guys pile drived through that combat. When I was making it, I was like, I had all your character sheets open. I was like, oh my god, I've got like high AC, high take,
That's
level 1.
really well.
Oh my goodness. Sure, I don't care. But I was like, oh my gosh, I need to add more slimes to this fight. Otherwise, it's going to be over in like a second. But yeah, I'm just
things to come.
Yes, absolutely, and yeah, I'm just very excited to see what you guys do. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Just a few little things. Mikayla foreshadowing with he looks like a little frog with King Trode. Was brilliant.
Me and the jester have the same sense of humor.
Josh, you did rush a little bit, but the cold intro was really cool. The description of the town and the city, and just little things like the sounds and the feel of like the marble floors and the I think you said clacking of the weapons of the soldiers sparring against each other. So that was really cool. The why the long face as he turned Medea into a horse. King Trode, more like King Toad. The actual description of their transformations was also really cool. I really liked that. And the tavern music was a fucking bop. That was fantastic. Also, the one time Cinnabun did speak, absolutely loved when he was like, "You're here to serve me," and then Jamal said, "Well, I've woken you up for food." And he went, "Oh, okay then." So that was great. Yeah, and also just Jack's minor third. Really enjoyed that as a bit of description. I also liked the little juxtaposition of people's different takes on what we ordered for drinks. Like, I thought I was going to be the weird one with the unspiked juice, and Jack orders a fucking vegetable broth. I was like, oh, fuck! So that was really cool. Yeah, we had like a mimosa, a persuasion ale, which he got a half pint for. Yeah, it was just such a cool transition. And Josh, I just think you did a really cool job. It felt slick. It was really cool to the music. Yeah. So, anything else?
I was just going to say, does anyone have anything else, or are we good to finish?
I think James covered pretty much everything that I was thinking as well. Yeah.
Great. Well, with that, it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.